Hello, I am Gepwin. Welcome back to Factory Town Skylands. Last episode we set up a fish line, which we got going here to get a more constant flow of the fishies. It's been suggested to me that I should cook them, and I should. I'm running out of fertilizer here for cooking our bread, and the only other fertilizer I have at the minute is way over there. So we need to think about that a little bit. Also, I only have half this island because it got unfortunately split up by not being able to buy. I could purchase that tiny little island over there next. Look at that. By not being able to buy things, these islands are a little bigger than I thought they might be. So we've got some big old spaces to work with over here now that we've connected these. I would like to get this bridge looking better, but that's an ongoing project because our the amount of stuff we have building up is not great. That's why I'm not wording very well. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I have not been looking forward to this episode. I've not been looking forward to this episode, and I've not been looking forward to this episode because I'm not sure where to go. Like, I've been feeling a little bit stuck with it. Like, we're researching steam power. That's something we need to do, and I'm glad we're getting that going. So we're researching steam power. We have, like, leather going, so we're making books okay. We've got books going. We're selling some stuff. The next thing that we really need is reinforced planks. We also need to get some of our production actually functioning correctly. But this island is basically full. I would rather have this island be mostly kind of storage and some other things. We've had to kind of turn it into production by necessity. So I want to move some of our production over here. But this island does not have as many resources base as I was hoping. It's got iron, and that's basically it. It barely has any trees, so we need to get some gold in order to expand the trees over here. Now, we do have some stuff over here. We've got our forester set up, and that's basically stripped this whole island. Yeah, it's basically stripped this whole island of trees. That's fine. We've got a stone thing over here, so we should probably let this strip the trees. We'll move these barns, and then we will start working on turning this stone into something. We got this stone here. I think the main thing that we need to work on right now is turning our iron into something useful. But at the minute, it's going to be very difficult to do that because we've got iron and we can use that in workshops to do some good stuff. So we can make we've got new workers. We can make harvesters and the like with that, and we've got paths, so we can make metal conveyors next, which we really kind of need because metal conveyors are when you kind of get on par with the normal speed that you can get out of chutes. So until you have metal conveyors, it's not worth replacing your chute lines with anything. But basically the space that we are working with and the lack of water and things, it's making it impossible for me to keep my farms going at a good pace. Usually I would have a lot more farmland than this. And I feel like one of the things we really need to do is get our farms in working order. And we need to get some of our conveyors and stuff made, which means we need new building. We need some machine shops. So to get machine shops, we have to have reinforced planks. Reinforced planks need the wood going well, and we don't have that going very well. So we've got kind of a circular no one can move because of everyone else being in the way sort of situation. Yeah. No one being in to move, and it's a case of everyone being in everyone else's way. So, I think my main thing right now should be to head over here. First thing we should do is get this cotton. I think we should get this cotton. And we should start working on making a farming land. Should start making a farming land. And something that I should do for our farming land is I should make a barn. I should make a doodly-doo. And I should, no, you know what, that's pointless, utterly and completely pointless. Sorry, dude, you got to leave your house for about 10 seconds there. I need a cloth conveyor belt. And of course we're gonna need a grabber. That's not a grabber. That's not a grabber at all. So we'll use a grabber, and then let's filter out the fertilizer here. Now I know this could possibly better serve me the fertilizer as fuel for cooking the fish or the bread, because both of those are going to get me more gold in general. But once we start being able to make shirts with my cotton and stuff, that'll help. I'm sorry, I've got like 3 glasses here I'm trying to move around, so my hands are nowhere near a keyboard. Very compelling video. Also, I don't like all these resources that are under the sea. Under the sea. Oh, I was gonna sing. I was gonna start singing and you interrupted me, game. Fine. No Disney and franchise tunes now. Let's get some mana purification going, because we do have water temples over there. Oh! Ow! 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 Water temples might be useful. Maybe. I don't know. Are they? I've never used the water ones. We've got the water shrine temple here. So are water shrines useful for anything if you don't have enough water? There's a question. So what's the answer? We don't know. We can't know. No one will ever know. Anyway, give me a barn. First things first. Let's grab a barn. Oof, that did not zoom well. Okay, grab a barn and give me. We're going to put a guy down here to harvest this, which is either cotton, poison ivy, or mistletoe, given the white berries. Though mistletoe generally grows on a tree, so probably not mistletoe, that being sort of a parasitic-y plant that grows on trees. But you should always remember to harvest it with a golden sickle so that you can use it in your strength potion and fight off the Romans. I want to know who got that. Now then, over here. I want to build more of this, but I need planks more than I need this to look good right at the minute. So I want you to gather cotton for the start stuff here. I've got enough farmland over here that I think what I want to do is start building a couple more farms over here. We barely have enough resources to pull off any of this, but I kind of just want... So, actually, for right now, let's just build this here. You've done a great job, and I appreciate you. But right now, I kind of want this to be here, and let's just... Cotton doesn't roll, does it? Does it? Okay, cotton rolls. It's wool that won't. So cotton can come out on a shoot. Wool won't. Now, the reason that I was... Alright, why did I do buildings? Why do I have buildings? Because now I got steam generators, which means we'll be able to up some stuff, and we got packers. Good. And we got pipes. Pipes and pipes. Good. Alright, that's what we needed for some stuff. Pipes and pipes. Now then, where was I? It interrupted my flow. Farm tiles. Right, we were making farm tiles. So the first thing we're doing here is just trying to get more cotton going in general. I want to get some farms here that are just making the plants we have. Alright, so that we can use this. We've got some gold coming in. We can make some more cotton. The cotton will regrow. It'll fill up this barn. We'll have a supply of cotton. And I want the option to extend to this farm later on. We have coal over here that we will need because this coal deposit is going to run out. We are using it for fuel right now, and we aren't using a ton of iron for anything else, so that's why this coal deposit is going well, but we are going to need more of that. Our stone, same diff. We're making stone blocks, but we are trying to clear out this stone. Honestly, words. Come on, words. Where are we at, words? I would like to clear this island. I would like to clear this island and have the whole thing available for like houses and storage and such. I want to kind of have like a storage thing of finished goods that we move to one of the general thingies, and then we send those to the houses. Oh, also we apparently can now upgrade barns. So that's a thing. That's become a thing. Ooh. Upgrade barns to 1,000 each. I like it. Also, apparently you can hit U. Barn, U. Ooh, I like it. I like it. I'm tickled all pink. Very nice. And this thing is moving dirt slow. Just dirt slow. Dart slow. Okay. Other farm. Something. I have a need. Alright, so this is full of wheat. You're bringing herbs over here, so that's good. You're a good boy. I kind of want you to bring some tomatoes over here so we can set more of this up. Yeah, you there. Nope, you're bringing those. You! You've brought a lot of herbs. That's not that. Nope. Come on. Tomatoes to the base, please. You have to walk around a ways. You can't get there. Okay. Okay, you can't bring tomatoes to the base. Get over here, then. You have no way to get over there. I don't believe you. Okay, I believe you. Well, then. Over you go. Down you are. Well done. Barn. Thank you. Worker. Give me my tomatoes. Give me my tomatoes! Well done. We shall make tomatoes of you yet. So we're getting cotton. We're making cotton. That's good. And I would like... See, we are running low on stuff here. No, get rid of that. I don't want that right now. What do I want over here? We're making some farmland. We've got that forge over there that is basically giving us... what do I want to do over here? So I got this forge. Alright, I can make iron in this forge. And we can make nails in this forge. Except I don't have enough wood for that. It's going to be an issue. What are you doing? Haven't you been able to do things at all? Come on. Off you go, off you go. You're doing roundy about in a way that I don't like. We're getting red. We're getting red. Right? We are getting red in here. Let's make another lumber mill over here where we've got space. One of the big things here. We got a lumber mill where we... Not lumber mill. I should have just moved that because I'm going to need it later. Forest is a forester. First we need a forester. Alright, then we need a lumber mill. So first the forester, then the lumber mill, then we're going to need another barn. BDB. There we go. We're going to need 10 planks for that, though. So this makes planks, and this thing is going to be gathering wood, but we don't have the stuff for it right now. Farms, but we do have... we can put in some tree planters. And I'm not going to put in that many yet, except I want to keep the ability to expand later. I do want to have it a little bit future-proofed. But the main thing that we got here is we need to save some of our resources because we're working with way more limited resources than I am used to, even at like the beginning of my last game. It's just limited. Oh, bugger. I shouldn't have put that one tree there. Alright, get rid of that. Get rid of that. Thank you. We can still use this for logs. It's still a bit faster. And then we'll fill this with more. We'll use this, and then 6. Oosh. I hope this starts going soon, because we really need to get more planks. We're using our barns. We're using up our barns, and planks are kind of the basis of this entire economy. Like, generally. You need planks for basically any building. So I need to set up a dedicated plank area. So this here is going to be kind of the dedicated plank building. What grabbed a plank? What now? Come on. Thank you. I hate you. So you go there. These are growing, so that'll start going soon. Cotton is making. Cotton is making. Now we're making cloth with wool over here, and we're using that for belts, right? Yeah, and then we got shirts. We're making shirts, and we're using some of them for the workshop. We're using some of the shirts for this, and that's good. Here's something I wouldn't mind doing. Is building more of a I want to definitely have some like room here, and I would like to kind of build over this way. It's unfortunate that we need so many planks for this. It really is. I'd like to build this direction and have the shirts brought over by a belt, which we would split over here into a silo, and then have them sell from the silo to the general store to get us extra red coins, because the shirts sell for 10 red coins each, which is going to get us extra. We've got the 12 blue coins coming from the blue coats coming from the coats, and that's great. But we need the extra stuff, and the thing that's really holding this up is the wool itself. And we need the wool. We're not going to be able to get the wool going faster unless we add another cart, which I'm open to the idea of. I am open to the idea of adding another cart for that wool, but also this wool is not producing that fast. So we'll see, but the first thing I want to do is kind of get this set up better so that we can have the shirts coming out in a more controlled fashion rather than just bringing them over by cart like that. Nope, come on. Don't misclick stuff. It is not that game where we have extra resources here. Now then, that I cannot quite tell if that is 3 up or not, so we are going to find out. So bring me cloth. Bring it straight over there, and just give me the grabber. It is not. I thought so, but like I said, I couldn't quite tell. Couldn't quite tell, given the weird angles and how the land around this thing seems to be doing, so... it looks it because it's on a very weird... Stop that. It's on a very weird kind of slope here. But now that should be okay. That should be okay. Yeah, so now we're bringing shirts out. The one that's bringing shirts can actually start doing that thing I said with the wool. Right? This wagon can actually start bringing wool over there instead of just shirts. Instead of just shirts. Yeah. Due to bringing the wool over that way. This shirt thing is producing alright. Yeah, it's producing decently. Best place for a silo, I suppose here. And then logistics block splitter. Nope. There we go. This is a odd configuration, to say the least. It's still producing a little bit faster than it's getting, which is good. How's the cloth? The cloth is still growing fairly well. I should probably replace you with a belt. There's no reason that you should be a person. We're automating away your job. Thank you for your years of service, but just know it's better for the company. It's much better for the company, and I thought you should know and be happy about that. Workers, wagon. Wagon, shirt, general goods store. So we're trying to make half of our shirts into warm coats, and we're trying to sell half of our shirts for red coins. just to keep everything up and dandy. Up and dandy. Now then here, this mill is producing. We are producing planks for me. That is wonderful. I'm glad we're doing that, and we needed it, and it's good, and I'm glad, and everything is peachy keen. Just the peachy keeniest. Now then, let's move this thing over by one, and let's get another one over here. And this one needs to make nails. That one needs to make nails, and then we need a workshop. We need just a normal workshop, because we can't use the other workshop. And this thing should be able to use these 3 components to make reinforced planks. Yeah, and this is going to be an issue for a little bit. None of these things can roll, or in fact rock. So we have to use belts for all of these. These belts for all of these. What do I do? I think I would like a silo for each of these to keep the production easy. And to keep the production easy, we're gonna have to kind of even out this little bit here. Alright, and then we can use some scaffold stairs to make sure that this is very accessible. Okay, we need to choose. We need to choose, and I choose up for one and down for the other. So, what I mean by this, so we can use chutes here. So we can use a chute there, and we can split that chute going this way. There we go. So we can put a splitter on that chute there. Splitter, splitter, splitter. Splitter, splitter. There we are. Not optimal, but not going to work very well. So there's, you know, it's both of those things I said. We somehow wound up with a ramp here, and I'm not entirely sure how I did that. It was not intentional in any way, but good for me. Unfortunately, that also means that that is not on the level that we need for that to function, is it? No, it's not. Not with that splitter anyway, so remove that splitter, give that a grabber. I want that junction to go that way, and then just at the bottom of the thing here, I want this junction to go that way. The ramp is going to now be useless. It's not going to give it any extra speed because of that turn. Oh, well, the turn's on a 1, so it might not have time to slow down and block stuff, so I suppose there's that. This thing now has, what do we got, 400 wool in there? Nice, that's a lot of wool. These barns can hold so much wool now, and I love it. I'm loving it. Da-da-da-da-da, and etc. Go there, and then of course we put this in the wrong place. But we can move it now. Makes things much easier. Okay, okie dokers. Okie dokers. My friends and neighbors. I'm not really trying to do any kind of specific accent with that one. It just was... It felt weird. Everything about what I was doing there felt weird. And like I was insulting someone. But I wasn't trying to do like an accent or anything. So I didn't have anyone in mind to insult. I'm not entirely sure what accent that would have been. So I don't know what that was. So both of you, y'all need to do some digging for me. Alright? Alright, can y'all do this? Can y'all handle this? Are you making iron? Is someone doing something? Is anyone producing anything? Is this working? That's basically what I need to know. Is this going to function in any way? All right, so these are both going. They not going optimal. They not optimizing their efficiency when your integrated simulated production chain. That was a drawl, and I don't know why that was. It's basically because it's the one accent I can do. I've realized this recently. I often go into sort of a drawl when I'm saying anything odd. And it's not because I particularly think that someone with a southern drawl would, be saying those particular things. It's mostly because it's the accent that I'm capable of. And it's probably a little crummy on my part, It plays into some stereotypes that I don't necessarily want to be. Overall, sometimes I feel like it does get into some places in general, but it's also like bad. Maybe it's just a bad habit at this point, or maybe it's the limits of my acting ability leading me into places. So I don't know. We'll see how that works out. So this thing is going to do something that I didn't want. Nope, don't do that. Why are you Why did I do that? Why? Can I put this like anywhere useful? Apparently not. Can't build on uneven terrain. Oh, I can't build on uneven terrain. Please rotate. Wood harvesting. Give me that. Now then. I basically want this set up going the other way, because I do kind of want this to just maintain its, thisness. I want it to keep doing that. I want it to keep going over here. This one can use these. This is not a good way to build this. I want to be clear. I do not in any way, shape, or form believe that this is a useful or functional way to build this setup. But I made a mistake in where I placed some things, and this is where we're at now. But this will start getting us these, albeit very slowly and inefficiently. It's not great. It's not great at all. But we need those for some other stuff we're doing here. We really, really do. And we're not going to be able to easily kind of maintain any efficiency here. There we go. Now, this is filling up because we don't use coal anywhere near as fast as we use iron. Alright, now we're going to start getting some of our reinforced planks, and that is necessary. Got 3,000 gold going in right now. That's also necessary. We are filling this with fertilizer. That's good. I'm glad we're doing that. It is also necessary. You've basically almost gotten rid of this forest, and we'll see how that goes. We'll see how that goes. How are you doing with my tomatoes? You've gotten basically all the tomatoes in the world. Good for you. I want to move you over here. Please, thank you. I want to move you over there. You can drop that tomato off. You can drop off that tomato, thank you. Thank you for your work and dedication to the cause. Now, I would also like you to bring more herbs over. Bring over some more herbs. Alright. We've got this set up. It's janky. It's janked it's janked all over the place. It's just janked. The whole thing. The entire thing. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't love it. I don't like it. It's kind of crud. This thing could use some more efficiency. This thing could really use some more efficiency, especially since I'm bringing in more red coins. I wouldn't mind upping this a little bit. What is the main... This main holdup would be iron, which of course... I kind of want to have you bringing iron in here directly to supplement this. Like, splitting it up like this is not great to begin with, but it's not horrible, I suppose. Now then, upgraded base, which we're gonna need soon. Alright, you dude. You there. Worker dude? Worker dude. You can go away. Don't need you at the minute. Upgraded base is gonna need 100 reinforced planks, and then we can upgrade our base, so I don't have to worry too much about the housing issue. I'm gonna need to move this egg farm. I'm gonna need to move, like, a lot of this stuff, honestly. Move a lot of this. Let's give ourselves a little bit more wheat growing over here. See if we can have that help. See if this is going to help anything with our with our thisness, our thisitude, thisosity. Everyone's decently happy, and we are generating coins at an okay rate. How is our shirts doing? Our shirts are doing alright. Leather is still the main holdup for this. And it's mostly because this thing is producing at a snail's pace. And same with the kitchen. Our fuel is a holdup for the kitchen, so that's a problem. But we do have this thing going a little more efficiently. So let's up this a bit. Just, you know, whoop. Oh, look at all the lowly people. Da, 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 da. This thing is not emptying. Actually, you know what? Just upgrade that, please. So we can get a lot more storage on these wood things going in there. Wood things going in there generally, I think, are good now. Give me this. We are going to have, this is going to be like your main footbridge, which we are barely going to use. We're going to have a lot of kind of snaky other things going on here. We're going to have, like, you know, thingies. We're going to have belts. We're going to have a lot of belt bridges going later. I'm open to, like, ideas for how to design the belt bridges so they don't look horrible. We've got some little ones going right now that aren't the greatest looking. Come on. Almost got it. There we are. So we have basically completed this bridge. That looks better. It's not even. I didn't really think it was going to be. It wound up way bigger on this side. We'll have to do something with that when I put the fences in. So we'll have to figure that out later. I think I accidentally bumped my timer. Dang it. Yeah, I did. This happened. So I grabbed my, like, water cup, and it's next to my phone, and then my pinky, like, brushes the stop thing on my timer, and I don't notice for a bit because I look over to see how long I've been recording, and then all of a sudden my timer's not there. So yeah, that's that. So nails, we're producing more of these things. 25 so far with nails. This stinks. It's 111 for the nails, so that's something. That's something. I need to just start creating a bigger stockpile of this, honestly. Oof, I want this land, but that's such a tiny sliver to spend 4,000 gold on. I want to expand this way first, honestly, but I don't know if... you know what? We're making gold, so please, purchase button. Alright, well, we've got more land to play with now. That stinks a little bit, that we didn't get anything interesting over here. Oof, very, very flat and not a lot of resources. I thought the main challenge was going to be the building, but a lot of the challenge seems to be the resources. Alright, I want to farm over here. I want to farm here. Alright, and then I want a barn there. And, I don't know why I built all those. It was an accident. Get rid of these extra ones. Come on, I've been going on and on about how I don't have time for extra ones. So I basically just want this to be producing grain, to go into the barn, to be used elsewhere. I have a barn filled with tomatoes. I have a barn filled with cotton, and I'm glad that I have both of those things. I am. What's going on with you? You guys should still be taking raw wood over to this thing. Please. Is it the wool? So we have enough wool. This is just getting used up faster. Now that my wool workshop is... Now that my wool workshop is being used for that as well, that's getting used up faster. I feel like something I would like here is cloth from cotton. Oop, magic, magic, magic. Magic, magic, magic. I don't particularly have anything I really want to be researching again at the minute. I mean, it takes a while. Let's research rails. Rails will be helpful eventually, so we may as well have them. Right, we may as well have those. So got a farm there. We got a thing here. We got a barn here. I want belt. So I can't actually build anything right there? What's going on? Doesn't look like particularly uneven terrain. Alright then. Fine. You don't want me building anything there. Give me a cloth belt. Where would you be comfortable with me building a cloth belt? Ugh. Should use the flatten terrain tool on this stuff more. But, you know, gold's kind of an issue. So I want this making cloth. This is producing fast enough to offset that drain. Just massively. We do need a lot more of this being built. But I would kind of like to just have... Where's the output for this thing even pointing here? Oof. Oof, fine. That's not gonna really work out for anyone, so... Paths, conveyors. I'd like this to be coming over this direction. Straight, 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 straight. The Sims made me realize what I was doing wrong with this. Which is an odd statement. I feel like I made... Come on. Come on. Go over there. Yes. Yes. Barn. Into that barn. That's too high. That's gonna be too high. Because the barn is starting at a weird place there. Darn. Oh, also, this would be helpful. There we go. I think what I need is for this to go down a little bit. Just a little bit. What is going on? Need support block. Yeah. There we are. Thank you. Go there and give me structure blocks, wood arch. That still passes under okay. That's still probably too high. I think that's gonna actually do it, but the barn being built into the side of the hill here, which was kind of an accident, is not doing anyone any favors. Not even a little bit. Okay, also I needed the cloth, like, stored for the purposes of upgrading things, but you're basically not facilitating that in any way. I think it would be better if I had things going this way. Now, unfortunately, stuff needs to pass through here. But that's already too high. Okay. This would be fine. I can have one there. Right? So, I can have a wood arch here. And I can have 2, 3. I can have a wood arch here. So, if I use... That's 3 up. That should still be somewhere I can remove from if it's just 3 up, right? Yes. Okay, good. So, now we are removing cloth from this at the same rate it's going in, and it's going into this at a good rate, which means it's making shirts at a good rate. Which means we're not going to have our production of red or blue coins interrupted anytime soon. Well done. You worker there. You are bringing... What are you doing? You're bringing cloth over to here, right? Yeah, cloth for the cloth god. Cloth for the cloth god. This is more what I want. I want this to be a spider web of inputs all going into storage thingies like this that are then going to the sales thingies. That is my eventual goal for this island. We're a ways from that because we need to, of course, get all this stuff, rearrange a lot of stuff, figure out how we're doing that overall. Still need 100 of these planks. How close are we to this? How close are we to my dream? Not very. Not very at all. Yeah, not really particularly anything. We filled up this barn with... We're filling up this barn with wheat, so at least that'll let us use stuff elsewhere. I feel like even though I don't have the infrastructure for it yet, I need something that's kind of dedicating itself to making iron for me. Generally. Which I would like to just do this. And yes, I know that going around that turn is negating any kind of benefit that I get from it going down the hill. But to be honest, it doesn't need to go that fast. It needs to allow the worker to carry stuff to it in a much more timely manner. Going down the hill is unnecessary. It's unnecessarily complicated. So I'm storing that there. I also have this one way over here, but that's for like dedicated using purposes, upgrades, and just like this is in preparation for when we can build machine shops. Because buildings, machine shop. So we can build a machine shop. We're just going to use up all of our planks, and we're not making planks very fast, are we? No, we're not at all. But if I can get the machine shops working correctly... Oh, but we need so many machine shops, because we need a machine shop... We need at least, like, 3 machine shops. Which is the same problem, because we aren't making this stuff fast enough to do anything. Alright, you know what? I'm running low on people, but I just need more iron. I need a lot more iron for the people to be worth it. Right? We need a lot here. We need more nails. Like, there's no getting around it. We just need more people to be bringing in more iron for more nails so that we can make more of these in any kind of timely way. I think we're making them about as fast as we can with upgraded workshops, though, so that's good. Okay, let's leave this for a little bit. Let's leave this for a little bit. This is not working optimally at all, but we'll leave those for a bit so we get a bit of a buffer built up. What's our next bottleneck here? What's our next bottleneck here? Y'all are for some reason not grabbing the wood. You're not grabbing wood. I would like you to be grabbing wood, but you're not, and I'm not sure exactly why. let's see if we can move this barn, like... Oh, that's the thing. That's the thing, right? Because we can't place it down on an uneven patch like that because the move tool isn't going to automatically build the stuff like that. Alright, I want some workers to just be refilling this barn with wood. Come on. Alright, just empty out the last of this, please. Some of y'all can still be doing this, but actually, you know, I don't want any of you doing this. I want this bit to go. Yeah, I want this bit to be gone. There. Yeah, that bit can go. Yes, thank you. You all can bring raw wood to this thing, because you need more raw wood than you would think, so we're going to upgrade that a couple times. So we can just hold all the raw wood. All of it. All of it. All the time. We're going to pause there. How much can you upgrade these bloody things? Woof. Woo, barns. Woo, barns. Yes. Yes, that is an upgrade I can get behind. Or in front of, or beside, wherever they want me to be, really. Upgrade's choice. Now, this thing is not producing well. This thing is not producing well. We are producing shirts at a okay clip still. Still producing shirts well. Barely got enough cloth coming in to produce the shirts, but, you know, that's fine. This is still being held up by the leather. That's also fine. We're not hurting for red or blue coins right now. We're still in the thousands, still growing. Okay, now we can upgrade. Now we can upgrade. House increase by 5. It's exactly what I wanted and was hoping for. We are going to 1, 2, 3, 4, and one more over here. The update that is going to make the cliff dwellings unreasonable is not going to be coming for a while, so I'm happy about that. So we're going to keep having fun with our cliff houses, basically, because I want to. Because I want to. Because I'm amused by the idea of these houses, like, just clinging to the edge of the cliff, and for no other reason, particularly. Alright, upgrade this, upgrade this, upgrade this, upgrade this, upgrade this. Make sure everything's as upgraded as we can get it, basically. We are going to need some cloth. We are going to need more cloth. Definitely going to need more cloth. But this is good. Y'all are in each other's way again. Stop it. Actually, most of you aren't actually harvesting anything anymore. So you're arguably unnecessary, as is most of this. So, good. First stage of clear off this island is becoming complete. We've got rid of this forest over here. Well done. We've removed a forest and gained a friend. Oh, we probably should be removing this forest as well at some point. Oopsie. Oops the doodle. Can we do something? There you go. This thing can regrow some of these trees. They can't grab the trees that are like on the tree plinths, really. So they'll remove some of this stuff, and that's what I want. I want this tomato barn. I don't want to do this. I want this tomato barn out of the way, right? I just want it out of the way. And I know that's cheap to be able to move that many resources like that, but we already did it a little bit over there. How are we doing? 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Pretty happy, honestly. 69 happiness. Nice. Now, over here. Wow. 200, 400, 600, 800. I'm gonna be able to get 800 trees in there. That's definitely this. That's definitely all of that, and then we're going to get all of this and some of this. I want these forests cleared out. The stone is the next thing that we need to start clearing, so I actually do want another stonemason set up over here. I want another stonemason. Yeah, I want another stonemason set up over here. And I want you to be filling it And then this is going to have the stone here. Where is a... Fine. Fine. Paths, conveyor belts. We're doing a lot of setup. We're doing a lot of setting up of stuff here. We're not making progress particularly. We're just doing a lot of pre-progress. We're doing a lot of pre-progress. It's okay. We're going to be a little bit stuck until I can get some of our harvesters. Gonna be a little bit stuck until we get some harvesters. We got apples over here. That's something. We're gonna need those later. So that's good. This pasture. What is wrong with this pasture? It is the food situation. Which is this mill. Which... I really just want to kind of add more growing area, I guess. Like, this is not optimal even a little bit. I need this leather to be being manufactured somewhere else, but for the minute, this just needs some more space to be able to function. Our leather situation is not good over there. And our poop situation is not good over here, our fertilizer situation. Getting a lot of wool over. We need a dedicated cloth storage. We're making wool. We don't need to be making wool, but we're using the wool anyway. But I feel like we should be doing something else. Like, it's not really getting us the cloth that we need. It's doing okay, but it's not really getting us as much cloth as we would use. Alright, this has gotten me 50, which means we can build a machine shop. This was supposed to be for farms. Guess we're gonna have to do that somewhere else. Alright, where did we unlock new stuff? Magic Forge and Void. The Void. Alright, machine shops. I don't normally do this, actually, but we can do this. We can have this make gears and iron wheels. It's going to need, like, a lot more iron. I'm not sure how we're going to do that. This grain is in my way. And it's in my way in a bad way, because I want this to go up. Fine, just go up there, then. Just go up like that. And then we can have the barn, like, boom and boom. Really? I'm destroying you out of principle. General principle, because I built you side by side, and I know I did. I know that I did. Alright, now, both of these need to... Stop! Wheel and gear. We got one gear in that one. It's unfortunate, but we did. Oh well. So this is making both, and it's making both incredibly slowly. Just so slow as to not even be worth it particularly, but it's the only one we can afford. It was the only one of those we could afford. And then as soon as we get 20-something of these, which is going to take forever. Come on. We've got some extra people now. Just up the speed. Up the speed. I want 2 of these as soon as I can, but like we're not even building these freaking things right now. I mean, this is actually, like, we could increase the speed on this. The ratio has worked out in such a way that we are doing a little bit better with this. Yeah, we're doing a little bit better with this. I want to make sure that we can't run out of iron. I want to make sure we can't run out of iron. I think I need a emergency storage area here. You should just be putting iron ore in there so that we can always rebuild nodes. Thank you. I don't want to have to run out of iron at any point. That's not going to be great. That's not going to be great at all. Now, let's see. Output, output, output. 10, 10, 10. Ugh. I think we can now make another one of these. Yes, we can. Good. You just make wheels. You just make the wheels, please. There we go. And it can just be the same thing. Yeah, and now we can have this turn off the gears. Or the wheels. So one's just making wheels, one's just making gears. We can turn that down again. Because, oof, good. It's now actually producing. The thing is... Stop this. Stop this nonsense. Alright. See, the thing is that... Give me this. Give me this. Is this gonna work, or is it too high? It's too high. Alright. Fine. So we did need that grabber. Why is this not going into the barn? Oh, because the barn is at a different level. Rookie mistake. Rookie, rookie, rookie. Go that way, please. Thank you. Fill that thing up. Fill that thing right up. Good. Now, harvester drill. Harvester drill to there. This is going to give us the iron that we need and deserve. The iron that we need, want, and deserve is now coming in from that harvester drill. Yes, well done. Everyone, good. That's getting us going. This is filling up now. This is producing iron. We need a little bit more iron because we need to produce it a little more quickly now that we're getting stuff, and off we go. So the reason that these things slow to a crawl when you have more than one recipe is because of the speed boost that you get from anything. So this here, this 170% speed boost that we get in this workshop is being split between everything that you manufacture. So when we are manufacturing more than one thing, it's not getting 170% efficiency, it's getting, 50-something% efficiency. All right, so we have now begun producing into the mechanical age. We've entered the mechanical age. The dark age of technology is at hand, and it is upon us. And we're going to need belts. Because we're going to need belts because we're going to need... We need this thing to be producing at any level of efficiency at all. Any level of efficiency at all. But we need to get our cloth conveyor belts over here somehow because we need metal conveyor belts. That's going to up a lot of our production stuff. So we need to get some metal conveyor belts over here somehow. Somehow, some way, somewhere. So first things first, we're going to need metal conveyor belts. Which means we're going to need to get these conveyor belts elsewhere. These conveyor belts are using a lot of components that we're manufacturing over here, like the wood wheels. So we need to set up an entirely new kind of factory over here somewhere where we're producing wooden wheels and taking them into cloth conveyor belts. And we can keep this one over here for now until we dismantle it a little bit, which we're going to do. Because again, we're trying to clear this island. We're already starting to clear it a little bit. We're getting rid of a lot of the resources and moving them into places where they can be used. And I'm glad of this. Alright, all of you are now unnecessary. Good, we can get some production back. We can get all of you back. All of you back. And if we're trying to clear more of this for like a farming area or something, then arguably getting rid of all of those workers and giving us at least one harvester here is going to do ages and ages of good. It's going to do just so much good for us to just have a harvester instead. And now we've got rails researched. Rails have been researched that is good and proper and as it should be. I want these, but we need purple. We need purples. And purples are difficult. Purples are hard to do. What's the easiest thing we need for purples? Let's research mana transmission because we can get to that soon. We've gotten new build stuff. Logic blocks, rail stop, thank you. Paths, rails, thank you. Workers, rail car, that's all of our workers unlocked. This here, what is the easiest thing we can get for purples? These sort by value. Blues. Purples. Purple Urples is all magic. All magic all the time. Yeah, so we can make... The first purple thing we can get is a mana pipe. Then an enchanted book, an elixir, a wand, a ward, spell books. Apple pie. That might be our easiest ticket. Cake also. Could also make just cake. It's going to take a bit. Necklace. All the other stuff needs some sort of enchanting. So cakes and good old-fashioned apple pie is what we need for purples. We are researching something in the meantime. Yes. So if I wanted to make good old-fashioned homemade apple pie... Well, I need a lot of stuff. I need sugar. We don't have sugar yet. So flour, butter, apples. We got all those. We got apples over here. I found some. Sugar, we have yet to see. We have yet to see sugar. So there's a chance we might have to buy more land for sugar. We've got a big ol' island over there. We got a medium-sized island over here. We've got empty water over there. And we've got another island over here. And that seems to be our map, because I didn't select infinite. That was kind of a mistake on my part. I maybe should have, but that's going to add to our resource woes. So, overall, that's that. But I don't know. That's some problems to solve for next time. We started getting into the machine age, and we need to figure out our metal belts, and then we need to start figuring out researching for our next thing. Next upgrade comes from mana, which we can do. We've got manas. We've got manas going. I need to start efficientifying some of this. So we need metal conveyors, and we need to efficify a little bit of this. We're going to move this whole assembly somewhere. We're going to move this whole assembly over and get our proper farms going, get some like farm stuff going, and have more resources just sending over instead of this weird every which way everywhere manufacturing that we're doing right now. And this barn full of wood we need to bring over here to the storage area. So we're going to organize a storage area, and we're going to get some more organized manufacturing. Yeah, but that's all I can do for right now. This has been going a bit slow. We're crawling a little. I'm not as far along as I would like to be, but overall, I think it's going good. So I hope that you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like. I'll make more of it. I'm going to make more of it anyway, because what else am I going to do with my time anyway? It's not like I have a life outside of these videos, as far as you know. Nah, ha ha ha. Ha ha. I don't know. There's somewhere I could go with that joke, but I can't think of it. So, you know, make up a punchline in there somewhere, and then write it in the comments so that my engagement numbers go up, and YouTube will reward me with recommending me to video viewers like you. Brought to you in part by selling your user data to Google. Yes, thank you very much for being here. I'm Gepwin. I hope that you enjoyed. This is the G key. I accidentally hit it, but I never hit it, and I keep forgetting which key it is. So, boom, that's the F key for you right there. This is the G key. Oh, cool. They both do something. Haha! Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you next time.